Well, thank you and welcome. My name is John Fitzgerald. I am presently Lawrence County State's Attorney. I would consider myself to be a working State's Attorney. I'm in court every day. It's a full-time position. This is the only job I'm entitled to have, is to be the State's Attorney and be a criminal prosecutor. For example, I'm in court all the time, and about 2 weeks ago I finished a week-long rape trial here in Deadwood. So I've got a lot of experience and a lot of background, but when you go to elect an Attorney General, you are in essence hiring the lawyer to lead the fight against crime in our state. And I've been a lawyer fighting crime as a prosecuting attorney for the past 38 years. I love South Dakota. This is my home. I want to protect it. I want to keep it safe. I want to keep it secure. This is where my mother lives. This is where my wife of 39 years lives. This is where our 3 grown children live. This is where our 5 grandchildren live. I love this place. We need to keep it safe. As I am a prosecuting attorney, I have a front row seat in what goes on in our communities. And right now, the thing that I see that we need to address, we need to address it strongly, is methamphetamine. Methamphetamine is taking a toll on the most important institution we have in South Dakota, which is our families. The family is the cornerstone of our society, our communities. Senate Bill 70 was the wrong idea. But you know what? 95% of the methamphetamine in our country comes from Mexico. So we need to do something right now, and something strong, to protect our border from all the methamphetamine coming across. We need to have a strong border. This is not a lost cause by any stretch of the imagination. We need to go back and have some more of these multi-jurisdictional drug task forces that we used to have, which were geographical regions in our state that were used to combat methamphetamine. And then we need to have an Attorney General strike force composed of veteran prosecutors that go in, they target, and they eliminate the threat that this poison poses to our communities. Now, by way of background, you ought to know a little bit about me, because I'm applying for this job to be your next Attorney General. I'm the oldest of 5 children. I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. My dad was a lawyer. He was the exact kind of opposite lawyer that I am. I'm a criminal prosecuting attorney. My dad was a criminal defense attorney. And my dad ended up representing people that work for organized crime, the mafia. My dad crossed members of the mafia, and so the consequence was they decided to murder him. They planted a bomb in his car, and when he turned it on, it blew up. It blew off his right leg, it mangled his left leg, and left him bleeding. The priest came out, they gave him his last rites, and he wasn't expected to make it. I've never prayed so hard in my life as I prayed that my dad would be saved, and my prayers were answered. My dad agreed to testify against the mafia, and in return, the Massachusetts State Police showed up in our driveway, and they protected me and my family. Remember, I was 12 years old. My youngest sister was only 2 months old at the time. That is not really a bad experience in my life, because it transformed me. In 11 years, I went from a scared 12-year-old child to, in 1979, December 1979, I took the oath as an attorney here in South Dakota. 12 years, big difference in my life, transforming event. It made me an ardent supporter of law enforcement. I don't know who those police officers were who showed up in our driveway to protect my family, but I've been spending my grown life as a career prosecutor trying to pay back that debt. Another advantage, that experience has given me a fire to seek justice, a little bit of hell's fire. So when I go into court, I'm there for a reason, and that's to seek justice. I don't know what kind of things are going to confront our state, what challenges, but I can tell you this much, that I am battle tested. I have done hundreds of jury trials, and I am not afraid to go into court and seek justice. I will not be held back when it comes to seeking justice. I'm John Fitzgerald, running for Attorney General to be Attorney General. Thank you.